Welcome to Will It Work? I'm Kevin. Today we are looking at TV games SpongeBob SquarePants from our friends at Jakks Pacific. Believe it or not, there were two of these SpongeBob plug and play games. I don't know what the difference is. I only have the one. I'm actually sort of surprised I have the one because these were later edition Jakks Pacific ones where they started to make them, you know, more built around the joysticks around the characters, and they sort of have more original games and not just like throwback games, etc. I mean, we've looked at a couple of those already, and but I wasn't, you know, they kept coming out with these things all the time. There's like Scooby-Doo ones, and you know, lots of different movie tie-in ones. And I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't into collecting these things, but if I saw one and it was cheap, I would pick it up. And a lot of people, like, you know, would get me one or something. You know, they saw it somewhere and it was inexpensive. You know, a girlfriend or something would pick it up and be like, hey, look, I got you the SpongeBob. I won't blame them on this one, though. I probably bought this myself at some point. But, you know, it plays Bubble Pop, Invasion of the Hooks, the Super Chum Bucket, Patrick in the Maze, and Sandy's Surf Adventure. You know, honestly, the TV game collectible itself, I doubt is ever going to be like something where people are going to have a lot of nostalgia and want to go and collect all of these. Maybe. There's going to be like a very few people that'll want to do it versus the number of units that are out there. But what I do think is, you know, there may be SpongeBob collectors, because he's very popular, and they may want to pick some of these up at some time. You know, what's funny is I used to get press swag when I was working in the media, and one time I had too much of it. You got so much stuff back then, and so I would just sell it on eBay. You know, I'd start the price at like a dollar for anything, and if anybody wanted it, you know, and a lot of times I would sell just junk for a dollar, you know, like it would just be branded with the game's logo or something on it, and somebody would want to buy it, and as long as they paid the shipping and the $1 for my time, I would just mail it off to them, and occasionally a few things would, you know, get bid on and would sell for a little bit more money. One of the funniest things I had was a Spyro the Dragon foam egg. It was just an egg made of foam. It said Spyro on it. It was an official mailing from, I forget who made Spyro the Dragon, but it was official mailing from their company. So, you know, it was an official piece of swag that I guess people really wanted that foam egg, because I think this little piece of foam, it was like that big. It sold for like $30-some or something, and I was just like, man, that's crazy. I wouldn't spend $30 on a foam egg. It's just crazy to me. But that's, sometimes there's collectors, you know, there's Spyro collectors out there. You wouldn't think there are, but they exist, and they collect Spyro stuff. So I'm sure that there are SpongeBob collectors that at this point or some point in the future will want this kind of thing. But either way, it's part of my collection. We're not going to open it because it's never been open. And it's just another one of the TV games. I will say that I am starting to run out of TV games. So if you've been following us this long, yeah, we're going to move off of these and into more of the dedicated systems fairly soon. So be watching for that. But there's probably a few more of these in the works. Still got some Atari ones. In fact, I've got quite a few Atari ones. But we'll get to them. Thanks for watching. Let's see what else we got.